Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Kaká tries making a foray down the right. And here's Cristiano. He's having a go! And for a moment, time stood still. Nagatomo is there, and he can pick it up. Van der Ven spots it and intercepts. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, nice touch. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. He's found a way through. He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Portugal are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Henderson does really well to win the ball there. Musiala. Scholes. Quarter of an hour played. Pele is onto this. Deep cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. So we're still where we started right now. Scholes. Plays a sharp little ball here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromised. Oh, shooting chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Played back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And it's Timber. Nagatomo, up he goes! Goal! Portugal! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Timber calmly anticipates. Scholes is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Jordan Henderson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Marquez gets across to intercept that. David Villa. Some resolute defending there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Musiala. He's picked his way through. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. David Villa. And it's Neymar. Quality ball. Portugal looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Timber. And the pass is intercepted. Scholes. Oh, nicely intercepted. Musiala. And it's Conte. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Henderson. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Scholes. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Portugal, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway.
Portugal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Jordan Henderson, some really good ball movement. He's having a shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. David Villa receives it in a good position here. Spain with the corner, they're first. Kaká with the clearance. And it's Bergomi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Bullish header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Big header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Batistuta! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Batistuta really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Van de Ven. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Spain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And the finish! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Can he get it through? Nesta gets over and intercepts. Scholes. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Aubameyang.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Bergomi. Great vision. Nice interception, well timed.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now, can they get him away? Neymar. Now it's Aubameyang. No, it's come to nothing. Timber. Now it's Hazard. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Hazard. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Played into space out wide. And it's Timber. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Picked a chance for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Played out wide. Tries to cross. So it's going to be another corner. Portugal have their second corner now. Now that looks a decent ball. That is good alertness. Nicely. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Pete.
And that's it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. The end of the game. Reflections?
Portugal really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Climbs up big! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Haaland. Musiala. And here's Van Basten. Timber's cross. Van Bouten tries to clear. Mateus getting this one clear. Can he get it through? Timber's cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Portugal really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Timber clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Bastoni calmly anticipates. Musiala. That's been cut out, well played. And now they can clear their lines. And that has left him in a heap. The referee's awarded a free kick. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
And here's Haaland. Strokes it back. Oh, it's come loose. He's in a great position here.
Aubameyang really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's taking no chances there. They've won a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That is a brilliant interception. And he's there to get it away. Nuno Mendes. And it's Kaka. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. He's having a good look here. And this is a great chance to take a lead. That's a good ball. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nuno Mendes. Still goalless at the moment. Mateus cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's quick to get it clear again. 15 minutes till half-time. That pass has been well intercepted. Haaland. Oh, this is a terrific run. Timber. Ronaldo might just make this. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Haaland. Looking to play him in. The ball's gone astray. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
This looks promising. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Timber. Cristiano Ronaldo. Koundé clears. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Timber. Saliba. Throw in. Now there's a fine ball. Kaka conjures time and space where few can. Kaka. And it's Nagatomo. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's gone looking for safety. And it's Kaka. Good take, and is he in? Kaka. Searching pass he's played there. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well, and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So off we go once more.
Portugal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Raul. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Conte. And it's Musiala. Looking for options for movement. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Mateus.
That's going in strongly.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. So we've reached the hour mark. And here's Haaland. Musiala. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
And a chance! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 22, el dorsal 7, Kaká, el dorsal 97, Diego de Bellan. Serán sustituidos por
Mateus, Doué, and here's Mbappe. He is through here. Big chance! In he goes again. He has done it. The breakthrough arrives at last. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Some really good ball movement. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Delivered a mighty effort! Cleared without complication.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He rises! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Portugal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, that's a key interception. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Batistuta. Nice looking ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's clever. Now it's Mbappe. Park Ji-sung. Timber. Portugal looking to pass their way through. And it's Nagatomo. Batistuta. Looking for the run. And it's been played through. Just the goalkeeper's a bit... Great chance! That's going to go a long way. And back to the keeper they go. Diogo Costa, dominant, commanding, a true colossus between the posts. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Guti. Foot in. There will be a throw-in.
Cambio de jugadores.
Can he finish? Eder Militao gets good distance on it. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Portugal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks and sustain some pressure.
Batistuta. So what can they make of this? And there's green grass ahead of him. Mignon gets it clear. Park Ji-sung does well to get it back. And he's had it nicked away. And time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Well, here we go then with this bundle of joy and excitement that has always been Ronaldinho. His career, a thing of legend. But Jim, if you were to name just one game that defines him, it would be...
Well, I think undoubtedly it has to be the away game in Madrid back in 2005. He himself scored 2 second-half goals, but I can never forget the scenes when the home fans started applauding him. The moment when even the worst of enemies had to admire what he did on that night.
It was an extraordinary sight.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Timber. Conte. Hazard. And here's Mbappe. Ronaldinho shapes to shoot! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he was quick to react. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Hazard.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Kukcu is always looking to break lines. Portugal looking to pass their way through. Kaká. Rijkaard. Conte. And it's Kaká. Tries to play it through. Now that's well seen too. Keeper's got good distance on that. Nagatomo chooses to go cross-field. Now Timber. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Bebeto. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. Van der Ven defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Conte. Kaká. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Kaká. Rijkaard. And here's Van Basten. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Driving on and making good progress. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Kaká.
Iraq are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way-through zone.
Kaká. Looking for the run. He's had it taken off him. Ronaldinho. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Conte. Portugal finding their passes. And it's Kukcu.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That has been cut short. Ronaldinho looking understandably energised after his goal. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Van Basten. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Musiala. Van Basten. Ronaldinho. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're off again.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Musiala receives... Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Threads one in. He's picked his way through. Bebeto. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Good take, and is he in? The message is clear, none shall pass. And here's Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Van Basten. And he's played it back. And it's Timber. And that is a little undercooked. Kukçu. Kukçu. Good, strong midfield running here. Not the most accurate pass. It's Asa! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Cleared away. It'll be a throw-in. That is lovely. And he was alert to it. Bastoni gets good distance on it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Kukçu's cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Ronaldinho. Hakimi. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Can he get on the end of this? Bebeto! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Iraq are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bastoni. He's tried one! Denied by an instinctive save.
Bastoni really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Knocks it into space. Oh, robust challenge. Timber gets rid without sophistication.
Número 42. Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o número 8.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No, that's been intercepted. Kukçu. Kaká is the guilty party there. And that's going to be a booking.
Substituição para Portugal.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
E vai entrar para o seu lugar com o número 14.
Now, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Substituição.
Rising over the bar.
Kukçu will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Nagatomo. Portugal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Played into space, and he cuts out the supply.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Jordan Henderson. Ball played for Kukçu. Into the last 5 minutes. And no, that was never going to make it. Rijkaard. And it's Van Basten. Back into the middle. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Jordan Henderson. Iraq clearly now in lead preservation mode. Tries to pass it through. Out of play for a throw. And we're done. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end, virtually unavoidable. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
And it's Robertson. Oh, there's a probing ball. Robertson. And this is Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! And it's come back out to him. Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Kaka quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
Over to the left. Now he's got space here. Ronaldo looking to get on the end of this. Well, that has not gone well. Robertson driving forward. Played out wide. Oh, well played, well sorted out. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Kaka tries to play it through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's having a go! Oh, just wide.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
And he's had it nicked away. So we're still where we started right now. Kaka can so cleverly bypass the press. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Robertson neatly clipped into space. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Nagatomo. Rijkaard. Knocks it back. Portugal looking to pass their way through. Has a shot!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Cannavaro cuts it out. Looking for the run. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Kaka. Kaka. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Kaka. Nicely weighted ball. And that's aimed into the middle. Dida claims it without any fuss. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Roberto Baggio. Robertson. Now, can they get him away? Roberto Baggio. He rises! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Nagatomo. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Kaka. Now it's Luis Suarez. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Timber. Conte.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now Kaká. And here's Van Basten. Can he get it through? Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Knocks it into space. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he latch on to this? And it's Carvajal. Carvajal made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So off we go once more.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well-timed, excellent interception. Conte. Nagatomo. Beckenbauer. Rijkaard.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Timber. And this is Son Heung-min. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. That's a good run down the left. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now that looks a decent ball. Looks to the other side. Timber. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Kaká, looking to be a menace in the final third. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And it's Conte. It's Van Basten! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Baggio tries to clear. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Not the most accurate pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Carvajal. He has found a way through. There's There's the header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Son Heung-min clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Baggio with the short one. Son Heung-min running with the ball. Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! And that could well be the winner!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn...
Oh no, this does not look good. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nagatomo. And this is Ronaldo. Played in deep. Up he goes! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Takes a shot!
Portugal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either.
Tries a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Suarez fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
All hands on deck for this one. And he's managed to get rid.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to...
Son Heung-min! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Just eases him off the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Robertson could try cutting in. Gets his head on it! Oh, it's hit the post! Tries to pass it through. And he's whipped it across.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves
That's
set.
the end. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Portugal certainly...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind and marauds his way around the pitch.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Gullit. Now it's Haaland. Now that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Terrific save by Manuel. And he's gone looking for safety. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here. That's just playing it safe and simple.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And here's Gullit. And here's Haaland. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Portugal yet to have an attempt on goal. Rijkaard. Now Timber. Saliba. Rijkaard. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And a chance! Loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? And again! Goal! Portugal! A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Portugal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. The less said about that pass, the better. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Pullet ploughing through the middle. Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Oh, well played. Rijkaard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Liverpool look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams...
Chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack.
He gets big! It's anyone's ball now. And he's there to get it away. And it's Maldini. And he whips it in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Tries to pass it through. That's an excellent interception. Saliba gets good distance on it. Vieira. Pele.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Oh, that decent chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And now they can spring out of defence. Haaland.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's managed to get free. Kante did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's very neat.
This is the time you need that pace.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Portugal have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Here we go again then. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Now he's off and running. Rijkaard. Pele. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory, aims beyond the... Goes for a shot! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Liverpool grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Musiala gets a foot in here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Van Basten does... And he shoots! Can he spark a counter here? Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Kaka. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. And that is high.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 10. Bullet. Coming on the field. Number 13.
Cristiano Ronaldo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Dink through. Portugal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And Messi! Just sails past the upright.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And here's Bale. And he cuts out the supply. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. And that is a routine catch.
Yaya Toure will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Rijkaard. Just about up to 75 minutes. And the pass is intercepted. It's gone out for a throw-in. Conte threads one in. And this is Park Ji-sung. It's a mighty effort!
Don't you just love the...
And there's the shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Conte fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Yaya Toure. Now it's Bale. And he's running through. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 42, Toure. Number 18, Pele. Coming on the field, number 21, Neves.
Portugal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
Del Piero. Substitutions taking place.
And it's Timber. And here's Batistuta. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Van Basten looking sharp there. Bale. There's the shot! They've scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Liverpool complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. A heavy challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Timber. That pass has been well intercepted. 4 extra minutes added on. And here's Bale. Nedved. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. And that is as far as it goes. Portugal can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, the defender, Hiroki Ito, looks every inch a modern centre-back, Peter, and his track record in Europe is very impressive to boot. From what I've seen, he is very disciplined, clever, and most importantly, he's actually quite adaptable too.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mitoma. Quality ball. Neither side especially adventurous early on. João Neves producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Doan. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, that's an excellent interception. João Neves. Lewandowski. That's good vision. Now it's Palmer. And this is Batistuta.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Itakura. And Batistuta! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that has been knocked clear. And that little bit of skill has got him away. Goes for a shot! Goal! Portugal! First blood drawn. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Portugal have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Camavinga. Marquinhos. It's Camavinga. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Minamino. Doan. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in. Mitoma. Japan do have a chance to counter here. Opts for safety. It's Doan. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Minamino. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. With Toma. And it's a corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Batistuta is onto this. Now it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a real chance! Oh, taken with style. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Doan. Ito. That is ended up in no man's land. Portugal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Camavinga. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pressing high and with purpose. Doan. Can he get it through? Minamino. It's Doan. No way through there. And that's really well manoeuvred.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's forced to go back. Played out to the left flank. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
João Neves. Portugal are looking to break at pace. Hazard conjures time and space where few can. Lewandowski. Big chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! He has gobbled up his 20th goal.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Portugal absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Portugal, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break.
E vamos receber os nossos jogadores com grande aplauso.
And the second half gets underway. Turns back here, probably the best option. Duan. Played out wide. That's good play. Great vision. Now it's Duan. Delivers with whip. Oh, important interception.
Japan clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! They're back within reach! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Yeah, he's fouled him there. Endo. Pass is just off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Ah, such a clever touch. Pulls it back. And it's hoisted clear. Referee's given a throw. Marquinhos. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that's a key interception. The ball has bounced loose now, and he's cut it out. Minamino. Now it's Kubo, and he's had it nicked away. Azar. And he's in on goal. Lewandowski driving forwards. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Portugal presented with a golden opportunity here. A look of bemusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
So now the difference is 3. Minamino takes control of it and he's on the move. Minamino! He has done it! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So is this the start of a comeback? Lovely feet. Fired deep towards the back post. Can he finish? And he hits the net. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
shot! João Neves. Now it's Doan. Camavinga. João Neves. Kubo. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He has a look up. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Time then for the first substitution of the game. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
And it's Kubo. Now it's Minamino. Good ball, good take. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is remarkable.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
And he was quick to react. Not the most accurate pass. It's run loose here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's out for a goal kick. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
He's shifting through the gears here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There's the delivery. Big header! They've done it! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Portugal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Good running, strong and purposeful. Chouameni cuts it out. Aimed beyond the defence. Pedri tries making a foray down the right. Nice control. And the finish! No, it's wide. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now, this could be a chance. Doan. Kubo.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nicely weighted ball. Spread neatly.
Well, he's certain.
That's that, the end. Portugal looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific...